Hello and welcome to the Facing Your Fears program, turning fear into courage. And today we're going to talk about chapter 9, which is what does fear look like? And it can take so many different forms that we sometimes don't even realize that that's what it is. It's fear that's motivating a behavior. Fear might be encouraging us to be judgmental or critical. Fear might look like anger. Fear might look like procrastination. Fear might look like denial. There are all sorts of ways we deal with fear. And we're in a time on our planet where there's a lot of fear. It's being promoted on the news and almost anything you pick up, your cell phone, TV, wherever we're getting information. So let's look at this, because if we're in a state of fear, we're going to feel controlled and powerless. And I really want to work hard to change that feeling into a sense of self-control, of self-empowerment, self-love, and love for this whole existence on our planet. So look at somebody who's procrastinating. If they're procrastinating, they're probably saying to themselves, I don't know if I'll do the job well enough. This is going to be too hard. I'm not capable. I'm lazy. You could say all sorts of things to yourself to help yourself to procrastinate. You can say, oh, I'd rather talk to my friend or watch TV or something, or have a drink. Because if we look at addictions, whether it's TV, video games, gambling, sex, alcohol, drugs, food, shopping. We have a myriad of addictions that we can go to if we're feeling fear. And fear can even look like being insecure or what it would be, have self-doubt. That can be fear. And so we do something to avoid that by drinking, eating, gambling, whatever it might be, shopping. I would rather that we look at what's driving the fear and face it instead of avoiding it. And I was trying to think before this started about the different ways that in general we cope with fear. One is to fight back. So you think of a dog that barks or that attacks another dog. That's fear. And we do it by yelling, honking our horn. I guess we can get violent. People get violent. People are shooting each other, definitely hitting each other. That's what fear looks like. Fear that we don't like somebody's behavior, fear that somebody's going to hurt us, fear that our safety was threatened, whatever it might be. The other thing is to withdraw. And we have people now who are mostly staying in their homes. They're not going out. The pandemic kind of isolated us, and then people got used to being isolated. And so I work with a lot of people that are just not putting themselves out there anymore. They are not motivated. They're not comfortable out there in the world. And I think we can make better progress by just taking small steps to get back out and find people that we enjoy, find activities that we enjoy, really come back out to life. The other one, this judgmental, critical, and that can be towards ourselves, towards others. That's just fear. Fear that somebody else isn't good enough, but it's really fear about ourselves. If we accept ourselves and speak up and tell our truth, we're not going to be judgmental or critical of others. We're going to be compassionate and understanding. So if you look at some of these things that are out there, denying, denial is one of the biggest self-defenses we have right now. And so we deny that things are even going on. We can see that the climate's changing, that we have a country that's divided, and we can pretend it doesn't exist, or we can do something about it. And there is a balance between what do I have control over and what can I just change within myself. So I recommend looking within to see what you might be afraid of. Think of what you'd like to work on if you have some of those characteristics of what fear could look like. Do you want to stop being critical and judgmental? Do you want to stop being angry? Do you want to stop using a substance to self-medicate? Do you want to stop withdrawing? Do you want to start telling your truth? Do you want to live fully and go and explore the world and find that it's an amazing place to visit, to go and explore, to go and have adventures? That's the opposite of fear. So we're going to develop that sense of courage, the sense of love of ourselves and love of others, that sense of appreciation of all that we're given, the appreciation of nature, the connecting to nature, connecting to ourselves, connecting to others. All of that's the opposite of fear. So in this program, we're going to be working on that. And I so appreciate that you've joined us to just take a look at yourself, what you want to change, what you want to improve upon, and we're here for you. So thank you.